All right, welcome to the Bearcast. I am your host, Cole Young. Hope you're having a great day so far. I am, but yeah, let's get to the subject today. I got a very important and special guest with us today. Not only he's currently playing on Nevada Wolfpack, he is also an offensive lineman, which I do hold quite admirably really well. Please give a warm welcome to offensive lineman Cole Feinauer.
Mm, good intro, Cole. Good intro.
Thank you. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing
There,
well.
y- there you go. That's awesome. So let's talk about your story to begin it all. So first things first, you originally grew up to in Connecticut. That's correct, right?
Yeah, Connecticut, small town.
Yeah. And so you went from there all the way to Reno, Nevada. So it would be interesting for me as well as my audience. Can you explain your story on how you get there?
Yeah, I actually took a little stop in between. I went to Colorado State for 6 months. That was my first school. So,
Mhm.
out of high school, got an opportunity to walk on at Colorado State. Knew a coach there. Met him when he was at Bowling Green. Came to my high school and gained all this weight. You know, weight moves weight. So that was an important factor, and the height, obviously, too. So I wasn't too um, experienced. Played 1 year of football in high school, so just took the walk on opportunity. It was, changed my life. It was cool. Colorado State was an experience. It was awesome, man. It was cool out there. Adazio was my coach, and he was fired after one season or one and a half, if you want to, including the COVID year. So it was a little tough. So got the news he was fired and went home for the winter, expecting to come back, but ended up following my own line coach to Reno, Nevada, and got here. Was a backup tackle last year or 2 years ago, and I tore my ACL about a year ago. Actually, just getting back from that now, so it's my second torn ACL. Had a torn ACL in high school, torn ACL now. So yeah, made it out to Reno, and I guess I never regretted anything on the way, if you could say that. So
Mhm,
yeah.
yeah. How is that rehab process? I know going through an injury is horrible, and so can you explain a little more about that?
Yeah. When it first happens, it's not like, it's not even painful. Everyone, it's weird. It's something you can't control. It's something you just pops. It's not even painful. You're just like, how the fuck, how did that happen? And then, it gets all swollen up. You look at your knee. I'm like, damn, like I'm done for 8 months, 9 months minimum. And it's just every day split squats, Bulgarian squats, single leg squats, hamstrings, every day in the training room, as you see,
Mm.
probably you at Campbell, you see them all in the training room getting their rehab done and stuff. So, um, yeah, it sucks. It's my, kind of my third time doing it. Meniscus, ACL, ACL. So,
Okay.
um, it's all right though. My roommate's got something similar. So,
Yeah.
Cooper's got something similar. So it's
Mhm,
good that we do it kind of together. So we got like the
mhm,
roommate, doesn't make it
mhm.
as hard when you got someone doing it with you. So
I
that's
got
good.
you. Yeah,
And
that's good. What do you think would be the biggest advice for people that are coming back from rehab? I know we're student athletes, and that's a whole entire different scenario, but how about as like a regular person? Because there's people that are still going through that and they're trying to get back to their regular day lives.
yeah, I mean, for regular people, it's important. A lot of people don't even get the physical treatment. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So some people just get the surgery and be like, "Oh, I can just walk on it." You got to go to physical therapy if you want to ever be able to walk normally, feel normal. Have a healthy knee the rest of your life, and don't cheat the reps. Full, the muscle ain't gonna work itself. So building that muscle is important to support that ligament, and if that's not a strong muscle, then that ligament's just going to snap again and snap again. So you don't want to keep going through that process. It's expensive, time worthy. It's not worth it. So get it done the
Mhm.
first time right, and yeah, just
Mhm.
kill rehab when
I
you don't
got
want to do it. So
I gotcha. So yeah, going back to you as a walk-on in Colorado State, you mentioned how it was a crazy time and how you got into like you only played high school for 1 year. So how was that experience walking on at Colorado State?
yeah. it was unknown, I guess. I was pretty immature going there. I didn't know what football really was, so I came in. I was like, "Damn, this is crazy." This is crazy. Got a bunch of big old dudes. I'm playing with, just all 300 plus pounds. Um, I just didn't know what to expect. So it
Mm,
was good. Colorado State, even though it was in Colorado, a lot of Northeasterns. I'm from Connecticut, so we all meshed together pretty well. All got the same personalities, same little lingos, I guess you could say. So we got along pretty well, which was good. So that helped me along the way. But I don't know the coaches, they understand, so they'll be there for you. But being a walk on at Colorado State wasn't anything crazy. They kind of treated you like a
mm,
normal player, which is
mhm,
good. Some places don't do that, obviously. So
mhm,
um, that was good. Colorado State also, they fed you well. Everything was, with the business, and
mhm.
um, they allowed me to do pretty much what I wanted to do, which was good, and giving me an opportunity. Same coach to get a scholarship here in Nevada, so he's helped me out a lot.
Awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean, so you mentioned too from Colorado State that a lot of people from the Northeast go to Colorado. Do you think how was that experience just being with people from that area going all the way to Colorado? Because that's I find that very interesting.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. So the reason being, the Coach Adazio coached at Boston College, right? Um,
Mhm,
before he went to Colorado State. So when he went to Colorado State, all the players wanted to follow him, get new opportunities out in Colorado State. So a lot of players followed him out there. So they're all just set up on the team, basically. Good 20 guys, probably good six of them in the O line. All got a common goal, and they got the old same values as what I expected to go out, if I were to play at UConn or Boston College. So that's
mhm,
probably the reason. I wouldn't say too many people are going to Colorado from Connecticut. So I was lucky in that one. So
mhm. Yeah, that's awesome. How is it now at Nevada? I know that you guys have been going from a new coach. If people haven't known, Coach Ken Wilson was originally there for a couple of years. He got fired, and now Jeff Choate is the new head coach. So talk about that transition. How has that been so far?
it's good. I mean, I'm on my one, two, my fifth O line coach now, which is cool. I never thought being college football, you don't realize it's business. So Um, you just gotta just go with it. Whatever they end, you go with it. So it's cool. Coach Cho is holy shit. He's a character. He is holding people accountable. He's really changing the culture here, which is good, and that's his main priority right now. So he's
Mm,
setting aside the football stuff. Well, now we got spring ball coming up in a couple days, starting Tuesday next week. But
mm,
he set aside the football stuff for a while. We were doing team bonding activities, trying to get each other closer and trying to get this chemistry going so we could play, on the field as one, um, which is which is needed in a football program. So
man.
he's hitting on that real hard because that's pretty much the feedback he got from all of us before the winter break. Um, but yeah, he's throwing it at us, which is good. So players are definitely responding in a good way, which is good to see.
Mhm. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. So,
Yeah.
and you mentioned how you talk about team bonding and meshing and all that. Give give the audience a rundown of what your off-season schedule is and your on-season, and who are you like and saying who is Cole Feinauer like off the field? Like what are some activities or what are some hobbies that you do? Because you mentioned about the team bonding and how you guys are really meshing together.
Yeah. All right. So a little schedule. So I got off a winter break, came back January 21st ish, and we got our lift groups. It sucks. I've been in the 6 a.m. for the last 2.5 months. So I've been waking up at 5 every morning, which it's good. I mean, the first 2 weeks I was alone in my apartment, but now I got Big Kai coming with me in the mornings. So that's good. Kai's my roommate. He played at Oregon with you, obviously. So
Mhm.
that's good.
Yes.
So we wake up at 5 with our eyes half open from walking over, which is probably some of the worst parts of the day. But then you get to facilities, see all your teammates, and you're like, F it, let's go out. It's been cold as shit. We got no indoor here either, so it's been cold. We got like a couple of days it was like 15 degrees with like pushing metal sleds and stuff, hands being
Mhm.
frozen and all that. So, um, yeah, and also linemen we can't wear sleeves. Well, if you wear sleeves, you kind of a little softy, So,
Oh,
huh?
I said, oh yeah, no, I'm with
Yeah,
you on that.
yeah, you can't wear sleeves, so
Mhm.
that's good. But yeah, so we do the lifts. It's always Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday we lift, we run and lift, and then Wednesday we do a team activity, and Saturday we got like something called Slight Edge Saturday, which is trying to go in and get some work done, get ahead of the game and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, that's the week. We actually don't have meetings at night, which is a plus. We don't get food at night. We get like these cards to scan, so we get food from the university. So that's a good plus we got with the new staff. But yeah, this has been every day through and through. And the weekends are some of the days I really take. I don't take for granted. Those are days I try and rest up and
Oh.
chill out. Been playing a lot of like poker with the boys in the apartment and trying to get my mind off. Waking up the next day at 5 a.m. So I like to golf a lot. Haven't golfed in a while, but
Mhm.
getting back to it hopefully soon.
Mhm.
Um, like off days, I'd say I don't know. I like to. I've been swimming a lot because my ACL. It's like low impact on your knee. So swimming's good. Keep the blood flowing and stuff. And yeah, I mean, every day is kind of my off time. Is my off time. I'm just chilling and doing some type of work, homework,
Mhm.
whatever it is, schoolwork. So it's kind of
Yes.
that deal. But I'm always eating. Eating is the biggest deal. I'm trying to put
Mhm.
down as many calories as possible because I don't know, something's up with my body. I got like a black hole for a stomach. I could eat all day long, and it just doesn't gain. So I've been 300 pounds, 295 for like past 3 years of my life, and ain't going up. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's
Mhm.
about.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. What you talk about the nutrition, what have you learned throughout becoming a student athlete with nutrition? Like, explain a little more about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm a kines major. I'm trying to become a strength coach also, actually. So that's a big deal to me. Nutrition's always been key since I've been playing football. When I started in high school, I was like 240, and I was like, damn, I need to gain some weight. I was like, I gained like 60 pounds, tried to as quick as I can, but I don't want to be some, chubby dude. So tried to put it on nice, and I got a nutritionist back home, taught me all the ropes of what to eat, what not to eat. So I've been pretty strict on that the last 3, 4 years. And we actually got a nutritionist here who actually teaches us. We went through slideshows and stuff, so it's good. We talked about the macros, talked about how many calories you're supposed to get in, even on days you're not supposed to, even on days you don't lift. Um,
Mhm.
Talked about the micros, vegetables, trying to get your fruits and veggies in because that's what allows you to take in the macros. If you want to actually take in the protein, you got to eat your veggies. You got to, have your fiber, your folates, all that crap. So that's important, and it's a good habit. I cook a lot too, so I try and
Mhm.
stay on top of that as much as possible, make the body feel good. So
What's
yeah.
your best meal that you've cooked?
Oh geez, I don't know. I cook a lot. I try and bring a little Italian stuff. Not really Italian, just like stuff from where I'm from. Yeah, whatever. Um, but like chicken parms, like chicken cutlets. I make a lot of cutlets for the boys. I like cooking for them. So we get
Mhm.
food at Costco, and I try and cook something whatever we got. But yeah, it's good stuff. A lot of pasta, a lot of rice dishes. Try and mix it up with like some meatball parms here and there and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So it's it's all hearty stuff with try and get all the macros in there. Always got to have some type of green in there too. So
Yes.
yeah, so
Yes.
yeah,
That's very important for us student athletes, having the greens. That's what I've been learning
yeah.
too. So let's change topics a little bit. You are now heading in spring ball here in a couple of days. How are you feeling about spring ball? What are some expectations that you want to get out of this?
Well, I mean, I haven't touched the field in a year and a half. So I just got cleared today. Actually, I had my doctor's appointment to play spring ball. 9 months out of the
Congratulations.
surgery, ACL. So that's good. Appreciate it. Um, so I'm trying to just see what I got left in, not left in the tank, but I'm just trying to, go out there and give it all I got and see, try and get the coaches to, you know, be impressed with what we're kind of creating as an O line because it's been rough. The past 2 years have been a little rough, and this year we got some pieces I think we can put together and really. I don't know, we got some experience. Finally, we got some good experience on the team. We got some good transfers coming in. There's a lot of competitiveness in the room. They just want us to see, they just want us to be, competitive and tough on the field, and yeah, hopefully we can get some good practices together. We got 2 weeks before spring ball and 2 weeks after. I mean, 2 weeks before spring break and two
Yeah.
weeks after spring break, which is a little tough, but we'll see. Be all right.
Yeah,
But yeah,
no, yeah. I hear you on that for sure. Um, how is it like being an offensive lineman? I know you started off literally in high school and then just getting thrown into that. What have you learned becoming an offensive lineman?
got to embrace the suck. You just got to embrace it. Being an O lineman, there's times it's fun, but most of the times it sucks. You know what I mean? So, um,
Mm,
yeah, I played baseball and basketball my whole life, uh,
mm,
which are pretty rewarding sports. As an offensive lineman, it's very rare you get rewarded. You know what I mean? You kind of
mhm,
like, um, you're the least to bring up in the pack. So, um, being an all lineman, I'll tell you, I mean, damn, it's crazy seeing how much work compared, like, baseball, you're born with an arm, you throw, being a
mm,
pitcher, it's nothing crazy. Basketball, you're born with that competitiveness, shooter, layups. It's a different game, and it's just like gritty. And that's kind of like the cool thing about it. It's just doing something every day that's like, shit, I got to do this again and again and again. It's just, trying to bully, like, do it across from you. So, um,
mm.
yeah, I mean, being an O lineman is, what's the word? Let's think. I don't know. It's just a lot of work, but it's all worth it at the end of the day because you look back, you're like,
Mm,
damn, I did that, which is cool. So I have actually yet to see a lot of that, but hopefully I can stay healthy and just keep it going these next couple
mhm.
of years. So yeah.
Yep. No, I hear you. All right. Well, then, last question. So, for where you're at now, there, I know that everyone's trying to get up where we're at in the sense of being the full scholarship Division 1 student athlete. And so, what are some tips that you can tell to the next generation what they need to do in order to be where we're at?
Okay. Um, I don't know. A big thing in high school, I just um posting. I'm not a big guy. People who post all their workouts on Twitter,
Mhm,
that I don't think that helps too much. Here and there, it's good to show. Maybe a football workout or something like that. But
mhm,
if you at the gym, maybe if you're hitting a big PR, sure. But don't be posting workouts every day when you're lifting. That's not going to get anyone's attention. So that's something right there. Um, you just can't cheat it. There's a lot of people. They cheat things. It is what it is. It's tough, especially in our generation. Kind of everything's handed to us a little easier than in the past. So um, that's the main thing. Do things full and through. Big thing is I don't know, try and maintaining or keeping like check, taking care of your body, eating right. Um,
mhm,
honestly, trying to get the eye test passed. Coach is going to look at you. They want you to be like, damn, I want this kid before he even starts playing. You know what I mean?
mm,
So, physical appearance is important, and having that mental attitude towards things is pretty important too. So, sticking to things and trying to do it to their best ability is pretty important. And I don't know, it's kind of how I got to where I'm at now. So, you just learn and it starts becoming habits, and you just got to keep doing it and doing it. And yeah, that's kind of the advice I'd give. Just don't cheat anything. Do everything as well as you can. So
mm. Yeah, no, that's great advice. I mean, you nailed it on the head there. Oh my
that's all I
gosh.
can say.
But yeah, no, that's you're great today. But yeah, no, Cole, we'll be rooting for you for sure in Nevada. Best of luck this spring ball. I know I got spring ball coming up here too. It's a grind, but we'll be rooting for you here. And our me and my audience will be rooting for you for sure.
I appreciate you, Bear.
All right, make if you liked what you saw today, make sure you like, you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, stay up to date. Have a blessed day. Stay smooth, everyone.